Hello. I'm alive. Today's Tuesday, and it's the kind of a day that could easily, it's rainy and all that, plus events that are going on today. It could easily be a day that people might call a battle, a feeling of war, maybe. But certainly amidst struggles, amidst hard times, and I'm not just talking about the cultural stuff going on. For me, there's a lot. There's a lot of fear that wants to course through my body. I can feel the pressure of it. And sometimes it comes in waves. I had a couple of crying jags while I was in the gym because it wants to take over. The entry point into the trauma reactions and stuff is fear. Comes in all different kinds of forms, and I got a few going on. So when anyone kind of co-ops my thought process, I could go right down that path. And so, the title here is Triumph in the battle of trauma healing, recovery. I emphasize recovery in my title today because I am focusing on that healing, yes, from all the things. Yes, but recovery. There I am. I'm recovering that Ephesians 2:10 design for the purpose God has for me. And part of that is freedom. Jesus came to free the oppressed, and that's what trauma does. It oppresses us. And I am grasping for, and I don't mean that in a negative sense, I am reaching out for the freedom and experiencing more and more of it by God's grace. So today, hello, Marlene, how are you? So today, that's what's going on. Fear coming and going in waves, and right in the middle of it, I'm recognizing the fear, which is very powerful because in the olden days, it just sneaked in, masked as something other. And it would, when the fear comes in, it shuts off the prefrontal cortex. You can't think clearly and all of that. But I'm seeing it. I'm unmasking it. I'm feeling it. And I offloaded it. Well, I cried a couple of times between when I left and when I got here, because today I voted and the experience was so tense. It was, things didn't work right, and people were, just stand here. And they took my first ballot. Like, where'd that ballot go? Where'd it go? And gave me another one, like with my ID. I don't know what's going on. Can't trust a thing. I had 2 more crying jags over other things here in the gym. Yeah, I kind of put my head down, so hopefully nobody noticed. But this is trauma. This is the battleground. And God, in his grace and mercy, he's making me, allowing me, he's trained me and given me skills, and actually made his love so real and so intimate, so intense, that I feel safe enough. And now I can see that awareness comes in now. It's a gift from him, and I have the choice. I'm not giving into that stuff. I know enough to know that the crying and all of that, I might have yelled in my car while I was driving to offload some of that negative, fear energy, and it still wants to take over. So what am I doing about that? Yes, offloading. I know what that is. I know where you're coming from. I am gonna not go. You're not gonna take me where you think you want me to go, because I know the cross still stands. The blood still speaks. And the grave is still empty. Jesus is by his Father's side. They are in heaven ruling. Holy Spirit's right here in me. Anybody that is called by his name, who holds that spirit. Yes. That's my true life. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. Woo-hoo! And he has already won the victory. He's already victorious. That's the triumph that I choose. I declare today in the middle of this battle of fear. It doesn't have me. Now, I'm sharing that because in case you might be having any of those feelings today, on this particular day, but also because it's always true. It's always real. It might be coming in a different format. It might hit in a slightly different spot in the body. It might be sweaty palms instead of this feeling of creeping stuff in my, it's gone now, by the way. I have my worship music on. I am declaring, I am singing along in my heart. Nobody wants to hear this voice sing, but in my car I sing. And I'm going to go and take a special time of prayer at my church. I shouldn't say my church, not my church. I'm not a member there yet. But the church I'm attending, I'm going to go by there and have some good worship time on my way home today. And then trusting God, this is my freedom, trusting God, I am going to have some breakfast, get myself ready for the day, and then see what he has for me specifically. Oh, the list is so long, but what about this day? Okay, so medical appointment at 2:00. Not a big deal. So that's what I've been called to do, is to share the front lines, what life is like on the front lines of this trauma healing and recovery journey. This is the transformation that God talks about in his word. Paul wrote it in the book of Romans. Living sacrifice. They're not going to follow the pattern of this world, but being transformed by the renewing of my mind. And that is the opening piece to the mind, body, spirit transformation. Yep, that's what I'm on. You can join me. Check it out on my YouTube channel, Sandra Allen Lovelace. Look for the trauma series. Look for the transformation series. Those are the healing bits. And my meditation, the trauma healing meditations that are there too. Anyway, look at my website and be aware. I'm going to be starting some new classes in January. I'm going to talk about trauma 3 weeks in a row. And then I'm going to run another group once a month for the next 3 months after that. That's my plan. That's the pattern. And it's been very effective. So that's where God is leading me. Where is he leading you? You're aware of the fear and what it wants to do. Turn to God. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me his yoke. For I am gentle and humble of heart, and my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And you will find rest for your soul. I'm just telling you, if you're struggling at all today, as I have been and likely will be, keep coming to him. Pour out all the positives of questions and answers and look for answers and all that. Yes. That's fine. But share the guts. Share the guts. Jesus wants to hear it. Oh, he already knows. Yeah, but he wants to hear it from me. Okay. And you too. Have a blessed day. It's Tuesday. Bye-bye.